Oh, hey, my keyboard's still there. Hi. Hi, everyone. Hi. Hi. Thank you for the boop. Well, welcome in, Bumby. Welcome in, Estenext. I'm going to pronounce your name I'm gonna pronounce your name wrong every single time. I'm so sorry. I'm very tired today. But we're back. We're doing some Legos. I wanted to stream. I missed you guys. So we are back. There's a long pause after hello. I feel even worse because like you told me how to say your name and I still forgot. I have the memory of a goldfish. Except for if it's for like weirdly oddly specific things, then I can remember it for like 4 years. But like names, no, names don't stick with me. So today we got Riz. Yep, I'm Rizzer. I'm Rizzer because I got the Riz. That's apparently what it is. But we got 2 sets today. We got this bad boy, which I got for free. That's exciting. I got it for free, using my Lego points. Otherwise, this would be normally, 20 bucks. And then I got a very not off-brand droid carrier. Lego points. So if you order using the Lego store, like the website, or even the... Well, actually, I'm gonna move this over here. You can't see what I'm doing, but I'm gonna move it. The Lego website, or going to the Lego store, and you have a Lego account. I think they call it like members or insider or something. They just changed it. But you get reward points for buying stuff. And after a certain number of points, you can redeem that back for cash. So this was 20 bucks. And I redeemed 2,000 points. 2,000 points, I think. It was an amount of points. To get this for free. It was very nice. Because essentially what I do is I tell people I want Legos for either my birthday or Christmas. And then when they go, what do you want? And I just tell them, what is my price limit? And then they go, it's this. And I'm like, cool, this is within my price limit. I'm going to order it and then give it to you. And then you can give it back to me for X holiday. So I get the reward points. And in the end, I still get the Legos. I am a 31-year-old man scheming my family members for Legos and reward points. This is my life. But yeah, it's cool. It's cool. It's nice. So, because my mom wanted to get me they have the Star Wars Advent Calendar, the Lego Star Wars Advent Calendar. And Rika got me one last year and I really liked it. So she wanted to get me one this year. And she did. Well, my mom did. But yeah, it's cool. I like them. And I get free points. All the free points. Right, baby sir? He's licking his lips. He just ate some good food. But yeah, so we got the Ahsoka Clone Trooper Battle Pack and the Droid Carrier. This is, I think, $11 on Temu. Which I think they've caught on to what I'm doing, where I'm only buying like bootlego, because like they only suggest stuff like this, and it sucks because like the prices have gone up significantly, and the discounts have gotten super shitty. So it's one of those, like, I might have to make a new account just to be able to try and get things at reasonable prices again. But yeah, so I opened this up already, just to make sure that there was paper manual, because I know it's a problem where you'll literally just get a piece of paper that has like a QR code on it, and that's it. And obviously I can't use a QR code when I'm being when I'm Wolf Boy, because phone turns me into wolves. Wolf men, plural. I'm multiple people. I am schizophrenic. But yeah, so we're just gonna jump on into it. The last, are these just all, these are literally all just labeled 1, except for one which is labeled 2. But yeah, that's my only worry with those. Like with the other one, the gunship and the MTT and the ATAP, I could feel the instruction manual, because, you know, like, this is kind of hard to tell. But oh, they're all buried under my desk. The other ones are like literal books. Like this is for the ATTE. This is like an official Lego brand one. But I also need to cover up the QR code. But like they're like this thick. They're like actual just books. So you can feel them through the plastic because they're not in cardboard boxes. Also, we have more of those to build. I'm trying to figure out the best way to do them, because I know they're gonna, like, each one took me about 6 hours. Well, the ATAP only took me like 4 hours, and then the gunship took me 6 hours, but that was an hour of me messing around with the minifigures. So I have to figure out when we're gonna build those. I might end up doing a non-archived one and just listen to my own music. Because while I do love this music, I'd much rather be listening to some Dragon Force while building Legos. So I gotta get myself prepared up for the concert that I'm gonna be going to. I did not bring scissors over. Oh, no, we're good. Never mind. Because I'm gonna be seeing Dragon Force in a couple months. I don't know what day it is. I don't know what time of the year it is. So yeah, I'm very excited for it. I saw them before. I saw them last year. Last year, or was it earlier this year? I feel like it was last year. Yeah, we're seeing them in November. When did we see them last time? Last time we saw them was like... Was it earlier this year? Or was it late last year? I don't know. But I've seen them before. They're absolutely fantastic live. Super fun live show. And they're playing with Amaranthine, who's another power metal band that I really like. I actually don't know who else is playing with them. Can do a quick lookup though. We have the technology. There we go. Alright, what do we got up and coming? Oh. Yo, dude, Static X and Seven Dust is gonna be playing there? Hell yeah. I'd love to see Static X. I know it's not the original singer anymore, but like, I feel like a Static X concert would be super fucking fun. Alright, so it is Dragon Force with Amaranthi, Nano War of Steel, and Edge of Paradise. I don't know the last two bands, but Dragon Force is Dragon Force. Everyone knows Dragon Force. And Amaranthi, I actually was listening to them before I was listening to Dragon Force. So I think they're some of the ones that actually got me into my power metal kick. Because I remember I listened to like a ton of power metal, and my brother was like wait, you actually like this? I'm like, yeah. And he's like, dude, hell yeah. Yeah, we also just, we went to the baby clock tour. And it was good. Death Clock was very good. Baby Metal, everyone stood up. And it was frustrating. But they sounded really good. But yeah, it was fun. It was very fun. I greatly enjoyed it. We ended up getting, we got shirts. I got a Baby Metal shirt, and Rika got a Death Clock shirt. So, yeah, it was really good. It's a venue that I went to once when I was younger, and I had an awful time at it. Like, an absolutely awful time. Like, my friend was going into, like, diabetic shock. And the security guards essentially threw us out because they thought he was really drunk, but he was going into diabetic shock. We didn't know that he was diabetic at the time. That was how we found out. And like half of the crowd ended up like collapsing on top of each other, like mid 21 Pilots. And like I feel kind of bad because like I was like I am tall and lanky, so when I start throwing elbows, people tend to back the fuck up. So I just started throwing elbows, and I elbowed the living shit out of the person that was behind me, which I felt bad, but I was also like on the floor almost getting stepped on, so it was all right. I'm getting up as fast as possible and then just flailing. Because yeah, that's the thing, is if you're ever at a show and you end up falling down, get up as fast as humanly possible. It's like the whole like life mask, breathing mask thing on a plane. Make sure to secure your own before you secure anyone else's. Because it was, I got up, I literally pushed off of my friends to be able to get up, and then proceeded to help them with getting up. Otherwise, we all would have just been on the ground having people pushed over us. But yeah, that was the only time I ever went to that venue. And this time was better. Other than the fact that people stood up, but because it's a sit down venue in most of it. Because I am old now, and I would much rather be sitting down than standing up. That is just how I live now. I've accepted my fate that I'm old, and I like sitting down at concerts. Unless if it's like a festival. If you can go in, yeah. Yeah, and the problem is like, it was like super fucking dark. Because it was right at the beginning of it was like right at the beginning of their set. So like there was like no lights on at all. Like they didn't even have, they had like just like spotlights on them, and that was it. Because this was like early 21 Pilots. And it was just very dark, and then people were just being shitty, and then the security guards were like, your friend's drunk, you need to get out of here. And it's like, no, like we don't drink. No one has had anything to drink. It's like, well, that begs to differ. And like my friend's like on the ground like dying. We're like, he doesn't drink, we don't know what's wrong with him. So yeah. And that is my experience at that venue. But this time was much better. This time was much better. The drinks were pretty good. The food was pretty cheap. You're entertained by Legos? Heck yeah. Yeah, it was, so the venue's weird where they have like a lobby area. Where for smaller acts, that's where they play. It's like there's a smaller lobby, and then there's the actual like big theater behind it. So if it's a smaller act, they'll only be in the lobby, and they'll have like small like merch tables set up, and you can go up to the bars while the music is playing. It's kind of nice because you could like if you do manage to like get a seat at the bar, like you can sit at the bar while watching, or like stand near the bar, which is pretty cool. But I'm old. I'm old. Like if it was a festival like Warped Tour type deal, I'm more than okay with standing up because everyone's standing up and you're kind of just stuck with it. But for sit down venues, I'm starting to like them more. Or like it's like smaller venues. I just enjoy smaller venues. Because I've been to some much larger ones before, and the smaller ones, like it's more like personal with the act. Like I saw Mystery Skulls. If you guys know who Mystery Skulls are. I saw them in a very small venue. Like I think it had like a max capacity of maybe 100 people. And it was a sweet show. Like I was almost in the back, and I was still only like maybe 15 feet away from the actual acts as they played. Yeah, that was my back when I was still a young warthog. Me and my buddies, we'd pretty much go to shows almost every single weekend. Over like one summer, we ended up going to like 5 or 6 different shows. It was cool. It was fun. I definitely don't have the energy for it, and I can't sleep on people's floors anymore. But it was a blast. Or if I am gonna sleep on floors, I'm bringing an air mattress. Like, there was a convention that we went to, and we ended up sleeping on the floor, but on an air mattress. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. It was better than sleeping in, like, a bathtub or on a ironing board, because I slept on an ironing board before at a hotel. That's not fun. Slightly comfortable. Better than the floor, but not by much. And then there were other people that slept in the bathtub, which I feel like is an awful idea. Like, you know you're gonna get pranked if you're sleeping in a bathtub. You're gonna wake up and the water's gonna be running, and you're gonna have a bad time. Yo, what's up, D-Mats? How you doing, dude? How was your Wednesday? I'm chilling. We're building some bootlego. We got, hold on, let me grab it. Building some droid carrier by Ufoy. What are your thoughts on the newest Star Wars retcon? Dude, it was like $11 as well. Like, Lego has made a set that is similar to this. But I'm pretty sure if you got it unopened, it'd be like 50 or $60. And no, I'm not spending that much money on it. Especially when I already know that like I will never pay more than 50 cents for a droid. Maybe like $1 for a super battle droid. But like, they're so cheap. The style of music from the katana is now Jats. Wait, they retconned Jizz? How do you retcon Jizz? Why would you retcon Jizz? Jizz is the glue that holds together Star Wars. What will the Star Warriors rock out to now without their Jizz? Also, like, Jats, like, I'm sorry. What sounds better? What sounds? I need you guys' opinion. What sounds better? What sounds better? A Jats whaler or a Jizz whaler? We love the Jizz whalers. We love Jizz whalers. Disney says it's... Fuck Disney. I had to make sure that no one was around. I was waiting for... I was gonna say Scooby-Doo. I was waiting for Mickey Mouse to like pop out of the wall and fucking shoot me. Like, what? I just shared that I did not know that it was retconned. That is such a bizarre thing to retcon as well. Like, I understand, but it's dumb. It's dumb. And I don't like it. It makes me more uncomfortable that it's called Jats, considering how I lived the days of the Jizz. And now they're over here trying to throw out this Jats, and it doesn't work for me. It will always there will always be Jizz in my heart. It will always be Jizz in my heart. Yo man, you lined me up for this one. You lined me. I appreciate you. You lined me up for this one. When else am I gonna be able to get to rant about the best music style, Jizz? Everyone loves Jizz. It's like Raymond, except for without an aggressively New Yorker older brother. Yeah. I appreciate it. Thank you. I'm the Star Wars guy. I like that's what people think of me as, is I'm the Star Wars guy. Cause I had a friend's mom where she did a lot of like thrift shopping and yard sailing. And I was the Pokemon friend, where if she found something cool that was Pokemon and it was cheap, I ended up getting it. Well, and it wasn't resellable because she ran like an eBay shop. But if it was something that she knew she wasn't going to be able to sell, like, I ended up with it. And I was like, oh, thank you. I appreciate that I'm the Pokemon friend. So, you're the Star Wars guy. No one wants to be a Star Wars guy. Mom and siblings are in Italy right now. Speaking of cards, they want to get you a souvenir, something nice. Dude, Exodia. Italian Exodia. And I want them to bring you back Italian Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Dude, that would be sweet. That's like, there's people that I know that play Magic, and like, literally all they play is like Japanese cards. They don't speak Japanese, they can't read Japanese, but they know what the cards are. They know exactly what the cards are, so they can still play Japanese cards. Which is cool. I respect that. You want your Fiat? Oh jeez. Well, I'll just ride around on a moped all the time. There's actually a ton of people that ride around mopeds where I live, which is dangerous because they ride mopeds down roads that are like, the speed limit is 45, but New England being New England, everyone goes like 55. And you have this person riding a moped going like 30. And just people just whipping past them. Like, I'm pretty sure people give more room to the people on bicycles than they do to people on mopeds. The hell is this step? Alright, so it wants us to get one of those. So we take one of these, Take 2 of these, and we take this. We take that, put that on there. There's a wheel car looking car that you want. It's Italian, so dude, hell yeah, that would be sweet. It's a common and oh yeah, just like 2 packs. It's like it's like the McDonald's meme. It's like, can we get Yu-Gi-Oh? And it's like, no, we have Yu-Gi-Oh at home, and Yu-Gi-Oh at home is just regular boring English Yu-Gi-Oh. You were so close to greatness. You were so close to having your fiat. But you were struck down. Were struck down by the metal. I put that together backwards. Love to see it. Love to see it. They want to get you something practical. They're gonna get you like a bottle opener. Which would be even more ironic, because I know you don't drink. So like, oh, we got you this cool bottle opener, and you're just like, I could have had Yu-Gi-Oh cards. You could have bought me 3 packs of Yu-Gi-Oh cards for the price of this bottle opener. Whatever it is, you have to compare it to the price of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. They got you a laptop carrying case you haven't had functioning. Yup. Yup. Yup, you love to see it. We got you. I mean, like, it's one of those, like, it's the thought that counts, but, like, at the same time, like, it was like $100. Ooh. Wait, box of Yu-Gi-Oh cards is only $100? How much does a box go for Yu-Gi-Oh cards? That seems really cheap. I know a box of Magic cards, like, depending on the set, but like a normal set goes for like $1.50, I'm pretty sure. One day I want to open a box on stream. But that would be weird setting it up, because I would want to open the box with Rika, so it would be like trying to figure out how the heck to get both of us jammed into the same spot. I missed a piece somewhere. Oh, it's 24. Okay, yeah, no, that makes sense. That actually makes a lot of sense. Where did I miss that piece? Holy shit, I missed that piece a long time ago. Well, honestly, this probably works better. It would have been difficult putting those on. Oh, this piece is like all like scratched up. I can't just get regular Lego versions of these. So I'm pretty sure a piece like this on like Bricklink is like $5. Literally these two pieces, I'm pretty sure would be $10 on Bricklink. But I have no idea what they're called, so I'm not gonna even try to look them up. You've finished harassing your child cat. That's what I'm gonna do later. I harassed my bean a little bit when I got home, and now he was underneath my chair yesterday. Yesterday was a whole fiasco, because he's learned how to growl. He's a baby, he's only like 2, and we have a bigger cat, Claudio. He's 3 or 4, and the baby sir is just a tiny little black cat. He's 10 pounds, and then Claudio's a huge Maine Coon, and he's 20 pounds. So, like, the baby has learned how to growl, so he growls at Claudio, who's the big cat, and Claudio doesn't understand why he's getting growled at. I missed another piece. You have a 10-week-old kitten? Aw. Poor little kitten. Oh, yep, that was... I literally just skipped an entire step. Okay, that's what happened. Yeah, I skipped an entire step. He doesn't know to meow, it's just little gremlin growls. No, this is like the deep guttural like and he like sits under my chair and does it so the other cat can't come over, and the other cat's just like like all sad because he's like, I just want to play with my little brother. Why are you angry at me? It's very cute that they're like that, but at the same time it's sad because like Claudio just wants to hang out with Abyss, and then Abyss is like, I'm gonna be an asshole. I don't understand why I'm putting these here. This is very questionable to the build right now, because like I'm putting the smooth pieces, those are only the slidey pieces, but like they're lower than this plate, so they're not gonna do anything. But I must ask, what color is your cat? That is very important. He's black and white. Oh, is he a little tuxedo man? His name is Ghost. Hell yeah. Is that Ghost as in the Modern Warfare character Ghost, or is it just Ghost because black and white? No. I was gonna say no with a bunch of dots, which means yes. Hell yeah. Yeah, no, the baby sir is he is a lie of a black cat. He is solid black, but if you like all this fur that you're seeing all over here, all this white fur is his. He is a black cat that when you move his fur, it's like white and gray striped underneath it. He's very weird. He's a very strange cat. Yeah, but he's a good boy. He tries to be a regular cat because Claudio was raised by dogs, so Claudio doesn't know how to cat. And then Abyss was raised by Claudio, so he definitely doesn't know how to cat. He was also a pandemic baby, so he doesn't know how to people, which is sad. Because like there's people that they know of him, they've seen pictures of him, but they have never actually seen him like in person. Like they've come over to hang out and he's just whoosh, he's gone. He's hidden. Ghost has a sister named Ivy and she's a little terror. Around the same age, around 10 weeks. Were they both from the same litter? Same litter, nice. I mean, that's good. Honestly, getting two cats from the same litter is always good, especially because like they know each other. And cats having friends. There's definitely cats that should be only cats. Because they don't play well with other cats. But for the most part, in my opinion, cats should be with other cats. Oh, she's ginger and white. Aww. It's a cool color palette, though. Yeah, we love all types of cats. And yeah, I ended up getting how many cats in total? 2. Claudio is Rika's, and Abyss. So the reason why Abyss is named Abyss is because my friend really wanted me to play Dark Souls 3, and I kept telling him no, and he knew that I wanted a cat. So he ended up persuading me by saying that if I beat all of the base bosses in Dark Souls 3, he'll get me a cat. So I did. And the one that I struggled with the most, surprisingly, was the Abyss Watchers. I just couldn't get that fight down for some reason. So I named him after the fight that I struggled the most with. But yeah, he's a good boy. He tries. He tries to cat. He tries his absolute hardest. He's not good at it, but he tries. He likes to run a bunch. He's always on the move. Had quite a few furballs. Yeah, that's my parents always had cats when I was growing up. So there was always at least one cat in the house. I think the max was like 4 or 5. But that was when I was very young. I was very, very young for them. Well, shit, I did that backwards. Which honestly won't matter. Yeah, it won't matter because I have to do that for the opposite side. Progress. You're allergic to dogs, so cats are your babies. We had a dog as well. We had a German Shepherd when I was growing up. But I'm actually very allergic to cats. But I'm not. I suffer. I suffer for the beans. Cause like I wondered why, like, because my brother was the same way, where he always had horrible asthma like his entire life, and then he moved out of my parents' house and realized he just had a bad cat allergy. And because of all the cats that my parents always had, it just made it difficult. Yeah, but it's okay. I'm fine with. I'm more than okay with being allergic to them. They are worth it. Yeah. Struggle. None of them snuggle. That's the thing. Since Claudio was raised by dogs, he acts like a dog. So he will just lay down on the floor near you. He's a proximity cat. Except for around Rika, then he's a big baby. Where he'll come up, he'll get his cuddles, he'll do his head boops, and then he leaves. And then Baby Sir was a cuddle bug in the beginning. And then so I did this thing where I would get up for work, but I'd get up a half hour early, let him out, because he had to be in his little cat carrier cage when he was little, because we didn't want him getting into anything. So I'd get up, I'd let him out, I'd go out to the living room, lay back down, and then sleep for another like half hour. Claudio would come out and occasionally like cuddle with me. But Abyss decided he was gonna cuddle with me one day, so I went out, slept. He jumped up onto the blanket I had, and I didn't realize he was there, and I woke up late, so I quickly just whipped the blanket off, and Abyss did some somersaults across the room. And after that, he decided that cuddling was too dangerous so he never did it again. But he's kind of getting better. He jumps up onto the bed on his own now, and he'll lay in my proximity. And I've had times where like I would like lay down, he would just like walk up and flop against my leg. So he's trying. He's genuinely trying. So, but he's getting better. He's getting better at being a cat. Wow, these are very loose. I'll lurk for a bit, because movie night with partner. Well, thank you for the lurk. The lurk. I appreciate it. I hope the movie's fun. And thank you for chatting. I'll see you later, dude. Dino dance. Dino Dan. Alright, so that's 4 there. 4 there, I believe. What's the comparison to that, actually? Right in front of it, so we'll do that. And then this is pretty much at the end. I don't think it really matters. Oh wow, that is crunchy. That is very crunchy. And we take it and we load them all up. I'm gonna load all of them except for the pilot. Actually, no, I'll load the pilot. I'll switch the pilot out later. Because I have spare pilot droids from other builds. Oop. Oop. I actually really like these super battle droids that it came with. They're very... I don't think I've gone over a super battle droid yet, but they're very, like... The connections are very stiff. Because I've had a lot of problems, especially with the bootlego droids, where the connections aren't stiff. So like you go to stand up and they just kind of flop over. These ones are actually really nice. So I appreciate what they did with this. These ones are very nicely done. And you got 4 of them too. That's pretty nuts. 4 super battle droids is very cool. All right. I have extra pieces and I don't know why. I do not actually have extra pieces. Never mind. I lied. All right. So step 1 is we grab this. We grab this. Pop that together. We then grab this. And whoop, this. Yo, what's up, Aquarius? We did it. We got it to connect. I have arrived. But what's up, dude? How are you doing? How's your Wednesday? How's your Wednesday going? We are building some... let me go to the box. We are building droid carrier. It's another Temu build. But it comes with 2 stabs. It comes with 2 stabs. Lego hasn't made stabs in years. I'm very excited about the stabs. Honestly, if they just sold stabs as a separate build, I would spend a lot of money on stabs. I love stabs. They're such a cool vehicle. They're one of my favorite speeders. They're really poorly designed. but they're still one of my favorite speeder bikes. Because they're cool and they're tall. I remember using them a lot in the Star Wars Battlefront game. Like the original Star Wars Battlefront that came out in like 2003. And Star Wars Battlefront 2, they came out in like 2006, I think it was. I loved using those. They were so much fun. They're very zippy. You could get sniped off of them really easily, but that was before online play was the thing. So the only time you would ever get sniped off is if you were playing against like a friend split screen. Alright, well that's it. So that's the initial part of the build. All in all, very nice. Very nice. We have 2 extra supers, which are nice. I'm probably gonna end up taking the supers off. Or maybe I'll add them on. It might just be that I put 4 supers on here, and then if I stack these guys side by side, maybe I can fit all 4 of the droids in the front. Oh, you can. Oh, you can because they don't have the turned arms. So you could stack these guys in like sardines. Alright, very cool. Very cool. I'm thinking I'm cooking here. So it's, yeah, these 2 are going to end up in the front. These 2 are going to get moved up. And then I'll be able to fit all 4 of my supers. All of them in here. Very nice. So now we're on to bag number 2. I also kind of like it how they have the droids in the bags that they're meant to be in. So like they're in the correct spots. That's some thick layered plastic right there. Might. Oh, there we go. I might need the knife for this one, but I did not. And there we go. Plastic crunch. Dude, Static X and 7 Dust. That's gonna be such a good show, though. I could totally convince my brother, who's the person I go to concerts with a decent amount, other than Rika. I could totally convince him to go see Static X. 110% would be down to see Static X. Also, if I was building off the screen that entire time, I do apologize. We just listened to this. There you go. We just listened to a rendition of the song. Okay, so I got 1 built. Now we build the second one, because this is just a repeat. These are... I like the ones that are like this, where they're identical builds. It does feel a little bit weird, where it's like a 12-step build, and they're identical and it just says build twice. But gotta save on paper, man. You gotta save the trees. You gotta save the turtles 2020. And then I use my long extendable straw to shatter cups on the table and make my mom scream. Alright, so how did the clippies go? Go vertically. No, I think I'm gonna go step for step now that we're at this point. The beginning bit was honestly kind of easy, so it wasn't a huge deal, but this step should be. These steps are getting a little bit more complicated. Not terribly complicated, but just enough where I would like to have them lined up. Come on. Need the click. I need that satisfying plastic click. There we go. What's up, C3? Ah, thank you. It is a little bit chilly, so thank you for putting the hood on. What's up, dude? How you doing tonight? How's your Wednesday? Wednesday. We're chilling, dude. We're chilling. You gotta go do some studying. All right, dude. Thank you for stopping by for a little bit. Thank you for the lurk. But yeah, Seafree, we are building droid carrier made by Ufoy. Also, my lighting is been going wacky this stream. It was like $11 on Temu. I have an addiction. I admit it. I admit it. The first step towards fixing yourself is admitting that you have an addiction. A sickness. A fever. I got a fever, and the only cure is more cowbell. Roger, roger. Yep. Yeah, we already have the first part built. The actual little carrier. Came with 4 supers. Came with 4 supers and 5 regular B1s. I kind of wish that it came with a pilot, but I have enough pilots that I can just flip-flop them out, so it's not a huge deal. And I'm gonna double stack these. I'm gonna push that guy up there, double stack. Move these guys up a row, double stack, so I can fit all of my droids into one carrier. Should be very cool. Because it's weird, while I love building up my clone army, and I love, like, the Republic gunship is by far the coolest build that I have. Well, minus my Halo stuff. I really like my Halo stuff as well, but I needed space, so the Halo stuff is in storage. But I really, really like building the droid army, because they're just, like, I have a feeling that if I had a ton of regular phase 2 just plain white clones, I would switch back. I would flip-flop to the other side, where I'd be like, my clone army is the best. I love my clone army. But, like, being able to just look at just this big bulk fucking mass of, like, 100 droids and just being like, that's cool. That's an army right there. They do things for me. So we flip this up. Get 4 plates. And we get this on top. Flip it up. Wed to the nest day. Hey dude, I hope you're having a good week so far. It's been, for me, it's been a little bit nuts, so. Like, I wanted to stream yesterday, but I was busy, and I wanted to stream Monday, but I was busy. So, I miss you guys. I miss streaming. But I'm back. I've been debating on playing some Lies of P, because I saw Mango playing it, and it looks very fun. It looks right up my alley with a game that I would enjoy. But I don't want to jump on that train and then find out that I don't like the game. So I think I need to watch a review on it, or just ask people. I do have that capability. I can just type messages to people and go, "Do you like this game? How do you like it? Is it good?" Oh, but that takes talking to people, though. Talking to people is scary. A little bit loosey-goosey, which I guess I'm okay with. No one's gonna be looking top down on them. No one's gonna be topping the staps. Oh, Seafree, you missed the horrible news that DMats brought to us, that he brought to our attention. Star Wars has officially retconned something. Something big, something major. In my opinion, probably the most important thing in the Star Wars universe, and they retconned it. It's absolutely insane. They changed the name of the Cantina music over to, oh, what did you say it was? Like Jixt? Jaxt? Jats. You go watch, take out the garbage walk dog and come back to the jizz drama. Yep. So they have officially retconned jizz from the Star Wars universe. So there's no more jizz whalers. There's no more listening to that hot jizz, getting that jizz flow right into your eardrums while in the cantina. No longer. It's jats. It's sad. It's truly saddening. Maybe some of the saddest news of our time. That the jizz is gone. It can only live on in your heart. Never let the jizz leave your heart. The stream is cursed. The stream is cursed. This does not feel good. This does not feel good. Oh yeah, no, this is 100% gonna turn into a twit logger rant. I might buy a month of blue just to be able to do this one rant about jizz. The disappearance of jizz. God, imagine that, spending $8, taking $8 and shoving it down old Muskie's gullet just to complain about the lack of jizz in Star Wars. Well, I mean, the jizz is still there. It's just different now. You got the same jizz feel, but new Jats flavor, and I don't like that. So do that. I don't know what he's supposed to stand on. I feel like he's supposed to stand on something. I think it's his feet are just supposed to get bumped up against the bottom of that. That feels correct. That seems correct. Does need to look up a little bit though. Well, I'm very happy to have Staps. Man, these feel like they're going to just shatter instantaneously. But yeah, there's the Stap. I'm about it. It's definitely, like I said, it's a very, very loosey-goosey build. It feels like it is held together by broken dreams. But they're cool. And there's 2 of them, which makes it even better. And luckily, these are all pretty common and easy to get parts, so I could actually just piece these out on Bricklink if I wanted more. The only thing I might change are these. I might try to find something cheaper. Like, I could probably just get, like, clear plastic rod and then get a piece at the bottom and just kind of jam it up into it and then jam it down into a base plate. But we will see. But yeah, so that is it. That is the Republic camera. They're actually telling you to take pictures and post it on social media. Post it on Amazon. I didn't buy this from Amazon. Instagram. I don't have an Instagram. And Facebook. My Facebook only exists so I can use Messenger to talk to my mom. Post it on all the social medias that you don't go on. Also, I get Amazon isn't really a social media. But very cool. Very cool. Very nice little set. For 11 bucks. For 11 bucks, you can't really go wrong with like 2. They're loose. They're loose. But like, I'm not going to be beating the shit out of them. I feel like if I was a kid, I'd probably be kind of angry at these builds. Just because they feel like they're very delicate. And I feel like if you actually try to play with them, they will just fall apart. But for display purposes, they look very good. I like the clear base plate at the bottom. Well, the problem is like, so like, this is a little bit wonky. If I go to turn it, this entire bottom piece is held on by one stud right here. And it's not even like super, like it's got the wiggle to it. It's not very solid, but they look good. They look good, so I cannot complain. What is there? Oh. As you watch a wave go across my mat. I think my cat might have moved around. So this is my entire desktop is a mouse pad. Which is why like here is kind of worn, because like this is where I game. This is my gaming spot. But I think they slightly moved it like here, because things are just kind of shifting around. Weird. But push that over there. Push that over there. I'm happy that we got another one of these. I like having these. I like having these. I now have 6 of them on my desk. 2 of them are being used to help balance lights. And now we get onto real Lego. We got the real Lego now. That real, wow, that box disintegrated. What? Yeah, this is that real stuff. This is the real Lego here. Yeah, there's nothing else in there. Look at that. Real Star Wars. No Space Wars. Just actual Star Wars. Also covering up the QR code because I can get points with those. Yeah, the nice thing about this is that they are all just... It's just one bag. Oh, and they come apart so easily. It's also... It's this is a very minor gripe, but like the texture of these bags is so much nicer than the texture of the other bags. Like the other bags are very like it's like a hard plastic bag almost, but these are just like, they're very smooth, they're very nice. So, alright, so now we just put together all the clones. I say we'll probably do a quick cover on these, but we have seen these guys before. This is not our first time putting this specific set together. Though it is a nice set, and we'll give it that. It is a very nice set. So, honestly, I kind of thought that Vaughn came with... Nope. Vaughn is literally just a regular trooper, except for he has a nameplate. Poor Vaughn. He got did dirty by Lego. But then again, the sheer amount of clone stuff that's out right now is absolutely insane. Like, I went back and I looked at all the clone-based sets that have existed over the last like 10 years, because that's what I do on Reddit. And a lot of them, like in the last 2 years, the amount of clone sets that have been released were the equivalent of like 6 years prior to it. Like the entirety of 6 years. These guys do come with jetpacks. I'm not putting the jetpacks on. So it's supposed to be 2 jet troopers. So like 2 guys get jetpacks. A regular trooper, and then Commander Vaughn. And Vaughn is supposed to get one of these boys. But I'm not going to open these because I already have like 4 open bags of orange ones. Because these are the same ones that are used in the ATT. Which I have open. So I don't need to open another set. Honestly, I can probably just take the Vaughn and just kind of hide him in the back. Because as long as he's like in bulk with other troopers around him, like the nameplate isn't really super noticeable. But then again, it's not like I have a ton of the they're not 212. They're like 228th or something like that. I always, oh, it's literally written on the box. Hold on a second. It's literally written on the box. Nope, it just says Ahsoka's clone trooper. 332nd. There we go. Ahsoka's was the 332nd. That's what it is. There it is. I was about to say, I was like, did I not get a gun in a Lego set? The Temu sets, I haven't been missing anything. But then the Lego set, missing stuff. But I'm not. There's the boys. Build up the funky little mortar launchers. Which I do kind of like. I think the mortar launchers, they add a lot of... Does it only come with one? It does only come with one. Okay. For some reason, I thought it came with two. The little mortar launchers are cool. They add a lot of good, like, play value to it, because, like, stud shooters. The only problem with stud shooters is, like, if I was a child, like, I'd be getting in so much trouble if I had stud shooters. Like, I would be running around shooting everyone with stud shooters. It's also, the thing is, they're still Legos, so like if you step on these, while it's a lot less painful than stepping on, like, I guess there isn't really a big enough brick, but like a standard like square brick, it's still gonna hurt, but it's not gonna hurt as much. But it will still hurt. So flip her over. Shove in the butt plug. Hit that there, hit that there. Now we jam that in there. Bam, easy peasy. Also, these ones seem more chrome than the last ones for some reason. I don't remember them being this shiny. I'll have to go check the other ones that we have, but I don't remember them ever being this shiny. A little mortar launcher. Now we begin. Begin the actual build of the build. That is a 5 long piece. As I'm sorting the pieces that I need to grab. Oh. You ever just get that feeling where you're really tired and big sleepy? That's me. That's me. I'm always the big sleepy. I think on Lego building is just kind of chill. It's always just very relaxing, chilling, talking. We love Lego building. Boop. 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 flip her on over. Dude, old Sonic music. This is what from? This is from Sonic 2. Well, obviously it's a remix, but old video games had such good music in them. I'm not saying that new ones don't, but like you'll listen to it and you're like, man, that's a Sonic song. It's like it's iconic. It's like the old like the Super Mario music. It played and you knew what you were listening to. You knew it was some Super Mario. I'll say one of the nice things about this build, it comes with a ton of these. It comes with an absolute ton of these. So like that's 2, 4, 6. Yeah, that's 7. And I think there's still one more. No, 7. That's not bad for a small set. They're not very common parts, but they're very useful in builds. I managed to hit everything on my desk. Boop. 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 And boop. Peace. Peace. Bam. Bam. And bam. Cool. That one pops on there, so we got that piece of armor. The armor for that's the driver's side. I don't know, depends on what side of the road they drive in. Or they drive on in Star Wars. Where is it? Nope, there it is. I was like, that's not what I need. There we go. I got the other armor plating on, other armored panel, the other armored core. Also a game I kind of want to play. I've never really been... So, like, I've always liked mechs, but I was never like, you know, like super into mechs. Like it was always like, oh man, mechs are cool, big punchy robots. But like I never got into Gundam. The only Gundam that I remember watching was, I don't even remember the name of it. I don't think most people recognize it as it being canon either, because they're like small chibi sentient Gundams. That's like the only one that I actually have watched, which is blasphemy for those that actually like Gundam. But I don't know, it didn't tickle my fancy when I was, you know, young. So you're young. Bam. 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 Oh, wait, no, wait, maybe. Bam. Okay. Looks like it's not sticking. It's not sticking. That goes into that. And that goes into that. Flip her over. And that just clips nicely into the back. Very nice. Nope. Get the little nipple cover plate. And slap that in there. There. It always feels weird doing this where it's a flat plate and then we just cover it. Like, why not just use a regular like one by one like plate? Why does it have to be the flat one? Then again, minor griping. My job is not to build, well, not to design Legos. I would love for my job to be to design Legos. That'd be super cool. But I have to move to like Norway or something to do that. I'm pretty sure Norway, Sweden. They're based out of some European country. But it's very, very cool. Very cool stuff. All right, we're good. We done. We did it. It also has a ton of extra parts, which feels off. There we go. We got a little swamp speeder. I've seen some alt builds made with these where they jam 4 of them together, and it makes what should be an actual sized swamp speeder. This is definitely a micro build, but still very cool. Still very cool, very nice. I love all the blue on it. Just because it is supposed to be the 332nd, which is part of the 501st. Or a detachment of the 501st, I guess. So The blue is very, very pleasing with it. Nice little build. And then the clones. It's literally just all about the clones. And that's it. That's it. That's the build. The build. We made it through those record time. I was not expecting to make it through those that quick. Yeah, we got the little swamp speeder. Swamp speeder boy. Got a little mortar launcher. We got our 4 boys fighting off the droid carrier, rolling in hot with its droid cargo. I also realized this didn't come with any guns. But then again, the arms are... They don't have the twisted arm to be able to hold a weapon, so I guess that makes sense. But with that rolling in hot, we got the 2 stabs flying in with it. Imagine like this is like kind of like crashed in there, you know. Fighting them off as they're coming in, their buddy's injured. They're running over a super battle droid. They're popping ollies off of him. Yeah. Mr. Lafitte, watch me pop an ollie. Mr. Lafitte. I think we might call it there for tonight. It might be a shorter stream than usual. We're gonna jump on over to the just chat screen though. Oh, because I got some stuff to show you guys that I forgot about. Let me move everything. I'm gonna reacquire a keyboard. But yeah, so we got some new stuff. I got some new VTuber assets from Misu. I am going to absolutely butcher her name. Misu Murasaki. She has a lot of very good assets. So we got some, you know, if we're sitting, you know, things are getting a little bit nerve-wracking. Hi. Oh, interesting. It takes the hood off. But we get the panic. We panic. We panic at the disco. We also have... We get that. We get into the puzzle game and I don't know what to do. We got that. We got the math. We got the math thonking. Thonking. Yeah. Then we had some updates on a couple other goodie but oldies. Remember which ones they were. But we got the... See, I know there was 2 of them that I messed around with. Just have to remember which ones they were. We ended up the confusion. We have changed that around a little bit. Yeah, so we got that updated to a new thing that actually rotates with me. Her assets are very good. I don't know if I don't think I updated this one. I did not update this one. But this one's going to be getting updated too, which is exciting. A couple things in the works with that. So just need to get everything put together. So I don't even remember what it was. Did that so many days ago. My memory is so bad. But yeah. So thank you all for coming out and chilling with me. Thank you all for helping me build those sets. I really liked all the sets that we built today. The droid carriers are very good. The 332nd is just always a classic. It's super nice. It's good for army building. And the fact that so many people have also bought them is even better, because that means that the secondhand market for those, just the clones alone, is going to be super easy, so I can get them for dirt cheap. So I'm very excited about that. So yeah. We are gonna raid on over to a buddy Fern. Fern is currently playing some Dead Island with Wishy. If you do not follow them both. We're gonna be going to Fern, but follow Wishy as well. I know Wishy is pushing towards 1,000 by the end of the year. 1,000 followers. She's getting close. So if you give her a follow, that'd be super cool. And also just follow Fern as well. Fern's great. Fern's streams are very comfy. Even when they are, you know, tearing up the zombies. But we'll be back again. I know we're gonna be back on Friday. We're gonna be doing some more vault hunting with the vault homies, Bumby, Rika, and Sam. Hopefully we don't die sporadically in the vaults. But you know how it is. You know how it is. But we got the raid message, if I could spell correctly. We got the raid message if you are subscribed. Thank you for chilling, Aquarius. I appreciate it, dude. But yeah, like I said, we'll be back on Friday, 7 p.m. EST, maybe a little bit later. It normally depends on everyone's schedule matching up, because out of the 4 of us, we are in 3 different time zones. So it's kind of hard to match things up, but you will see. You'll see the go live. But yeah, I hope everyone has a good rest of the night. Have some good food, some good drinks, some good sleeps. I hope you all have an excellent rest of the week. It is easy peasy, lemon squeezy, and I'll see you on the next one. Good night, 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 good night.